and welcome back to another video. Today, as you can see according to the title, it is my 1-year RN-Aversary. So I'm basing it off of when I had first got my license to where I am now, a year later. So here we are, finished up our new grad stuff, and now we're heading into a new chapter of our lives. So the title is correct. I had 3 jobs within the last year of becoming a registered nurse, and I kind of want to talk a little bit about that, a little bit of the timeline of how we are where we are now, jumping from outpatient to inpatient, which is typically backwards for most nurses, and how we ended up here. So to start off, my name is Sienna. I am a registered nurse living here in the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area from California. So I want to emphasize a little bit of where I'm from, but originally I did my nursing school in Massachusetts, East Coast at Northeastern University. So from there, I had to come over to the back to the West Coast and start from there. Originally, my main intentions were to try and land an inpatient job right away so that we could start building my experience, but then I also heard that a lot of people didn't like their inpatient experience, so I thought, don't really want to do that, but I know I need it. So that's what had led me to originally applying for nurse residency programs, which a lot of new nurses typically do apply for, and a lot of people did encourage and recommend them because nurse residency programs allowed nurses to adjust to the realm of inpatient world and how to adjust from there. Not only that, but nurse residencies also emphasize the importance of safety, how to work with patient case scenarios, and things of that nature. Of course, I didn't take that route. I did apply for a few, but unfortunately didn't hear back from them, so oh well. But to talk about the first jobs I've had, I will say that of the jobs I applied for, I am at a 100% acceptance rate for interviews. I had 3 interviews and landed all 3 jobs, so I'll get into a little bit more about that. So essentially, I basically started, once I got my license in December 2021, started applying for jobs in January 2022, and landed interviews then. So the first job I had, I started out as a school district RN, which was a temporary position, which is through a third-party agency, and I basically got to help run an entire school district. I personally really liked it. I love working with children, and I also really love being able to use a lot of my administrative skills in the works because I do have a lot of administrative background behind me. So overall, the job itself was cool. It was alright. It was a Monday through Friday gig at a school district, again managing about 8 to 9 schools, and it was really fun and I enjoyed it. Parts of me also wanted to still do more clinical things, so that's what led me to my second job, which was in the outpatient realm. So in my second job, I did work in a plastic surgery office in outpatient surgery setting, and that was also very intriguing and interesting too. I did learn a lot from there in terms of post-op care, how to do a lot of my own management of the patients, as well as help with surgeries and procedures. So that was also really fun and entertaining as well. And thirdly, now I'm in my current job. I'm actually back into inpatient, into the hospital setting, and I work as a telemetry Med-Surg nurse. And so I actually, weirdly enough, I really enjoy inpatient. It's something that I'm very passionate about. The work itself is really hectic, but I honestly don't mind it all too much. Now you're probably wondering, wow, so many jobs in 1 year. What happened? Well, first off, there were a lot of things that came to consideration when it came to applying for jobs. And a lot of it, the main thing for me was life-work balance. Life-work balance is extremely essential to me. I think that, of course, career and work is really great, but for me, it's about what can I do outside of work that makes me who I am, how much can I enjoy my life, and things of that nature. The second is that pay. So the outpatient, as many of you all know, outpatient does not usually pay as much as the inpatient, which I knew that right off the bat, right off the get-go. However, I decided that although pay is not my main priority, it's something that I really wanted to consider in terms of applying for jobs as well as doing the job. So currently right now in the Bay Area, I am making Bay Area pay, so that's just something to think about and consider. Not only that, if you got loans, because your girl got loans, gotta pay him off. So that was also a considering factor in terms of picking a job. I knew that outpatient again would help, but inpatient is allowing me to do things like that. And then thirdly, when it came to job selection as well, I know this kind of plays into life-work balance, but a lot of it is scheduling. So for me, in the outpatient realm, it was 5 days a week, about Monday through Friday, got your holidays off, all that stuff, cool. But in terms of inpatient, it is 3/12s a week. I work day shifts and I loving my day shifts. I know a lot of people give it a lot of crud because they're really busy, but personally, I really enjoy it. I like the chaotic goodness that comes with it. It does keep me on my toes. It is really early in the morning, but that's totally okay. I make it work, and I know that at the end of the day, things will always be okay. Because truth be told, work is work. Work is gonna be work no matter where you go, whether you're in an outpatient setting, inpatient setting, traveling, whatever it is work, no matter what. There's always going to be work. There's always going to be something you're going to be doing. So that's something I know is the reality of it. So currently in my inpatient setting, working as a Med-Surg telemetry nurse, I have been doing it for about 4.5 months now. I know it's technically not within the year mark, but I do think it is important for me to commemorate my 1-year nurse adventure, because a lot happened, having 3 jobs and then moving around trying to figure out what it was I really wanted in my life and in my career. I think that's something to really emphasize and highlight, and so that's particularly why I want to make this video. I think another key thing is that not a lot of people talk about the job hopping. I wouldn't necessarily call it job hopping. It's really you trying out what it is you like, what it is you're interested in, and if you don't like it, then say, hey, I think I want to do something better. And that's not a bad thing. It's okay to be selfish and wanting things that are best for you, because at the end of the day, you're the one doing the job. You're the one taking all the patient loads, patient cases, everything like that, as well as you're the one, you're the one living your life. So choose how you want to live your life and choose a path or career that really fits your needs. I can honestly say that working in the inpatient setting and the way my schedule is worked out, I do feel that I am living my life a little bit more. My life-work balance is really great. I'm not like faking that at all. That's really how I generally feel. I get to spend more time with my partner, my dogs, my family. Yes, there are some weekends you get to work. Yes, there are some things that may be missed, but my family and friends have been very understanding and we make things work. I'm able to focus on my own hobbies as well, such as reading, crafting, going to the gym especially. So those things are and still are very important to me, and that's particularly why and how I ended up in this realm. Another important factor is make sure you watch your mental health. Your mental health is extremely important. Only you know when you're not doing well. No one else can decide that for you. So if you feel like something's feeling off, your work is not something that you really relate to, or you feel like you need a new environment, then go for it. Because if you just feel weird, then take that as a sign to say, I am going to go do something, take action, seek help, find a new job if you need to. There's nothing wrong with doing that. It is, as they call it, an employees market right now, especially in the nursing realm. There's always going to be a demand for nurses. So if you feel like this is not for me, then hey, then go for it. Go try something new, go do it, because the last thing you want to do is be stuck in a place that you don't want to be in. As of right now, I don't know what the next step is for me, if we're being honest. I am really enjoying where I'm at right now in terms of my career. There are chances of me going up in the career ladder, as they say, but I don't think I'll be doing that right now. I'm really enjoying where I'm at. At this point, I'm all about trying to enjoy my life, enjoy life with my partner, my dogs, doing things that make me feel Sienna. So that's what we'll be doing for the time being. But if there's any more information you want regarding telemetry, inpatient, life-work balance, feel free to let me know. But that's pretty much where I'm at, and it's been a really wonderful journey so far, and a lot has happened in 1 year. Thank you all for watching and listening in. I'm very happy and celebrating my 1-year RN-Aversary, and will be doing so in my own right, celebrating the holiday season because it's Christmas. So I hope you all enjoy. I hope you have a wonderful season, a wonderful 2023, wonderful whatever it is you're doing, and we'll catch you all next time. Peace and love to you. Mwah!